Okay, a new project, epoxy table. I was supposed to make this as a shelf under the table, the previous table that we made. But after I cut it and plan it, the grains look so nice. The river, it's like a river. It's, I don't know, it looks very nice. That I will not make it a shelf. I will not cut it into a shelf. I'll just make it a table. And this table is gonna be not straight, not square. It will be a line like this and a line like this and then like this and then that, this. So it will be something new. The legs I didn't decide yet because it's an unusual shape, so we're gonna see how the legs will come out for this. I have sanded with, I started with 60, then 120, and now I am up to 200 and 180, and now I'm up to 240. So we will finish it. And I used to polish my work on epoxy with this polishing machine. It's fast, but it does the job, the M12 BPS, because I don't use too much epoxy. I don't make big objects of epoxy. But today I have get this monster beast, the new polishing machine from Milwaukee. It's not new in Milwaukee, but I get it new. I didn't think I will buy this one. It's FAP 180 M18. Of course, I like to buy M18. It's more power, and I have too much batteries M18. I have less on the M12, but the M18 I have batteries over here, and I have batteries in boxes. I didn't open them yet. But of course, you buy without batteries cheaper, and the batteries you get them anyhow when they have a discount or something. You buy the pack and you get the batteries, so you must be clever in buying. The only thing in Milwaukee that make you happy when you use Milwaukee, that you know that everything in Milwaukee is strong engines and machine. It's heavy duty. It do the job. See, like I find out that Makita, they have this drills, the 40 volt. It's DF002G, and the other one is the previous generation, the newest generation of it. There's two of them. This is very strong drills from Makita. I love them. And you have this one from Makita. I have them only on 2mm and 3. So every company have its own one project that it is very strong. But the only difference with Milwaukee, that everything in Milwaukee is heavy duty. Everything. We're gonna see. I will be posting about this job, and we will see how it will go. See you. Make a table from epoxy, but I will not level it up. I will make the epoxy be only in the middle, and I'm gonna make holes. You see the marks for the pencil. I'm gonna make holes in here, 16mm dowels. I'm gonna make them fit inside here, so it will be 3 centimeters between them, and then the blue epoxy will go in here with this inside them, so it will look like waves or something inside, pieces of wood inside the blue epoxy. So keep you in touch with this project. I'm gonna finish it in a few days. Now the holes is done. I made 10 holes, and I'm gonna fit in them dowel, but I have used this bit with the center thing because this teeth goes inside and make an extra hole, so more glue will go in, and then the dowel will be holded with glue, with much more glue from the sides. I tried this method before. I think it works, but I don't know, because I was using this bits for joining big dowels or 15 millimeters and over, and I tried one time this one, and the glue went in the hole and make a more band. So I don't know, you try it. For me, I have tried once and it was good, so I'm just using this. And it doesn't matter because nobody will see inside. It's only you that know what's inside, the one that made the thing. So I made 10 holes. Now I'm gonna cut them. It will be 3 centimeters in the middle, and each hole is 22 millimeters. So I have to make it 4.4 plus 3, that's 7.4 or 7.5 millimeters. So that's 7.5 centimeters each dowel. I think I'll need more. I'm gonna get more because I have this is made of the leftovers of small pieces of wood. It depends on the size, like a piece of this. I can make it into 8 millimeter or 6 millimeter. I just leave them over here. If I don't need them, I make them dowels. Okay, see you in a while. And this is how it looks like now. I put this inside, clamp them together, and hang them up here so it will not bevel. And it is straight from up there. So we're gonna see. I'm just gonna keep it for a half an hour, and then I will settle it down and put weight on it to keep it steady and straight. I just want to wait until the glue hang up, but I think it will look nice. And then I'm gonna get this rusty piece. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it this way or this way. I'll put it over here like this, and it will be like this, and the epoxy will run. The epoxy will run on the sides but not on the top. I'm gonna see how it will finish. Okay, now I'm gonna put epoxy on this. But I made this plastic box. I'm gonna fit it exactly because I want the epoxy only to be on the river, you know, it's the other side, not this side. So I will fit this one here, and I will use this Milwaukee PCG. It's if you are not perfect in putting what they call it in English, putting this glue, and putting the glue on the sides in a perfect line, so you use this machine. It's much easier, and it is very good when you make a bathroom. Oh my god, you will never feel any pain in your arm. It's not like the other kind, you use too much power to do it. But I'm gonna put a line of glue over here and over here to close it, and then I will close the corners. I will make sure that the corners is perfectly closed. Okay, and here I will seal every corner. So when I put the epoxy in the middle, it will stay here. It will not go everywhere. It will be much less routing and cleaning afterward. This is now what I'm gonna do. It will take like 3 days, 4 days to finish, but I will try to finish it fast. Now we have start the epoxy. I have first brush the corners and the sides before I put the epoxy, so no bubbles, breathing bubbles from the wood will come inside. It will be less. And then I have start with one level of turquoise to make the light come through, and then I will wait until a couple of hours, and then I will put the next level. It will be blue, but the next level will be a little bit dark blue. I will divide colors in all of these cups. Each one of them will have his own degree of blue. So it will be darker, lighter, lighter, and then I will put the glass epoxy on the top so it will not be color. But after I put the second level, I will start putting these stones. This is black, and this one is red, and I have this stones in a golden color. I will put them divided in between of this, and this is the white stones. I will put them also between of this here, so it will look nice. But the black stones and the red stones will be over here, like the water is coming on the end of it. And then I will make a white color to make it like the waves is getting on the stones. So we're gonna see how it will end. I'm using this kind of epoxy. I don't know, it's the first time I use this. I used to use another kind. I'll show you a video in the next part of this video. I'll show you the other kind. It's much better, but we're gonna try this one, and wish me luck, guys. This is the progress in charge. Okay, now this is how it looks like. I put some stones in the bottom, and here I have put, if you can see, let me put the lights here. Can you see? I don't know. Let me put the light. You see, if you cannot see yet because this is not dry, but I have put 3 levels of stones over here. It's one dark and one the golden small, and then over it the shiny red. And over here I put these stones, 1 2 3 4 5 6, like white ones. And this is gonna be how it is. But I told you that you remember the epoxy that I have used before? It was really terrible. Don't buy it. This is the epoxy that I have used before. There's too much bubbles in it that you cannot get them out. I was sanding with my hand for hours the first level, so I can put the second level. I drop out like 4 or 5 hours sanding with my hand, 400 grip, 600 grip, just to make the mistake down go better, because it was really terrible. It doesn't even, you see, I will put heat on it. The bubbles doesn't go, it just come back. It doesn't disappear, it keep coming back. But this epoxy glass cast, this one I buy it from Norway, from the Gustavsen. It's the best, and they are very good service. They send it immediately. You can get your order in a couple of days. But you in other countries, I don't know, you need to find this. This is the best epoxy if you want to do a job that you don't want to lose too much time on it. Of course, I'm not using my Milwaukee. I don't want epoxy to get on them. I'm using the Makita 12 volt for blending the epoxy, because this drives, if epoxy get on it, I don't care. Okay, so now we are almost going to be finished. I will leave it for 3 days. I have one layer more to put, because it's only 1 centimeter. You can put 10 millimeters with this epoxy. So here I have only 1 layer left. It is approximately like 3 millimeter left. So I will wait for a couple of hours and then put the last level, and it will be glassy, no colors in it. And we're gonna finish, and we're gonna leave it for 3-4 days. This is how it looks in the sun. Still not finished, still drying up. I have dried for 2 days inside on a 18-19 degrees heat, and now I put it in the sun to dry up the wood. And in the same, just today I will put it for a few hours to dry up the wood and to make sure that the epoxy will be dry in a couple of days. See you in a couple of days. Okay, now this is, I just finished polishing for the first time. It still have some scratches on it. I need to take it away. So this is gonna have a couple of hours to more to polish it. But this is how it's gonna look on the top. And then I have made the legs. You see, this is the legs. It's gonna be like this. Just give me a minute, I'll put the mobile on the stand, so it will be easier to show you guys. There. It's gonna be like this, and this one is gonna be over here. Look, this is how it's gonna, the legs look, but this one's up, sorry, this side, and this side is up. Yep. So it's gonna be like this, the legs, and of course there will be some attachment between them. On the top it will be 2 lines of wood, and on the bottom it will be 10 centimeters up. It will be here, so it will hold these 2 legs in place. I made the legs like this, so it will look the same of the shape of the table that I made over here. I did it like dowels to join these 2 together, and there's stones in here. You see it's shining, and this is some kind of white stones and some small pieces of wood that I have on, and I put them on the back side. I didn't sand it yet, I didn't polish it, I didn't do nothing, because I need to glue and put everything. After I finish, I will start polishing the back side. But this is what it's gonna look, almost. Enjoy, guys. Okay, this is how it's gonna look. I make a hole to put this leg inside, and then I fill it up with epoxy in the same color that I'm making the table from, and to hold everything. I want to make this table without any kind of screws. It's only dowels and joints and nothing else. So I'm gonna use epoxy, and I'm gonna use glue, and I'm gonna use dowels, and I'm gonna use joints. This too is only to hold on the legs in place, and afterward I'll fix the places that I will fit up perfectly. But now I will wait for the epoxy to cool down, and this one over here, it's the foot for the front leg. This one here, it will be the foot. You know, there's a piece of wood over here. It's gonna be something like this wide, and it's gonna go here to keep the table stand. But the front one, the one in the front, it's gonna be this foot. I made epoxy with copper in the beginning and wait for it to dry, and then I drown it in blue epoxy. I need to heat up over here to take out the bubbles. So I think it will become something nice. I had some leftover epoxy. I fill it up on my hammer, my homemade hammer. This one, I just kept it, and I closed some holes of the leftover epoxy on the table, on the bench, and I'm gonna make new holes and make something new, because I have a new system for holding the wood. So what do you think? Give me your appointment. I will finish it in a few days. I have another thing to do, so enjoy until I come back. Okay, sorry for the charger sound. I'm charging the 40-volt Makita, and the sound is very high. It's cooling down, but I want to show you its finish. Now I'll just put it a little bit far away to show you how it looks. Now this is how it looks, and I have this light. It's you can put it on and off with batteries, a AA, and I'm gonna put it on the back side, so it will look like this under it. I will just put it and be back. And this one, I loved it. It looks nice, but not finished yet. Just give me a minute and I'll finish it. Okay, now it is done and ready. Let me show you with the light. I put up the lights in my house and my workshop. This is off. And this one is off. Oh shit, I forget, where is my... Let's see. It's over there. I put switch, so this is how it looks in the night. See? Looks nice. I put it on the floor. And Nice. I think it's nice. Okay, let me show you what I did to get the light exactly over there. I put on the back side aluminium foil tape to make the light only be on the front side, doesn't come under the table. So when you put on the light in the table, you don't have any kind of light under it, so it will not ruin the look over the table. It will not be white under or too much light under it that you will not see the blue line. So this is how it is. I love the grains, I love the idea, and I made the switch for the on and off for the light is next to my name, so it will be easy to remember where it is, and you can just pull it from here and take out the batteries and put new batteries. It is simple to do, but always simple things make you get angry fast. I need to put it upside down. Wow, the battery come out. That's it. Okay guys, that's the table that I thought it is stupid to make, but in the end it came out nice. I was always thinking it's stupid to make this table. No shape, no lines, no nothing, only a regular piece of tree cut in half, and plane it and clean it, put some epoxy in the middle, some small lines, and put some stones, some golden things inside it, put a light under it, and that's all. And that's the foot. You remember I told you about the foot? This is the foot. Even the foot is epoxy. And I put some what do they call it? Tow. In English, I forget the name. To put it here to look like it's something from a farm or something. Not fancy, and not new fashion. I never like to do something that it is fancy or new fashion. And I have a tip for you guys. Do you know when you get you buy some a box of bits like this one, sorry, like this box, you buy it, you buy a box of bits. So the normal thing to do is to use it until no need for it anymore, and then throw the box in the garbage. That's right. But what to do? Always keep the one that have a full plastic on it, or the one that is made of rubber. The one that is made of rubber. Why? You make a hole and a screw and put all the bits that you use all the time on the side of your screwdriver. So when you have it all the time, when you are going to do something, you will put a screw here, make a hole only on one, put the screw, and that's holding perfect for the job. It get damaged, it get broken, throw it, put a new one, bigger. It's up to you. So this is why I keep them. Never throw them. Okay, bye bye guys. I wish you liked the table. It looks how's it looks? Do you like it? I think so. Enjoy and be careful.